Hello again, friends. It's time for another strange story. By now, you've already seen the first one of these, and I'm sure this will create a thing. I'm kind of hoping it will. But this is another AI-generated fanfiction. This one actually has a real name on it. Our friend Babbsy-kun did this one by just plugging in a bunch of things and telling the program to just go to town. I read some of this, but I'm going to be honest with you, I have no idea what we're about to get into. And that's kind of amazing with these, is like, you really don't know. You just really don't know. But this is Kingdom Hearts Hexsirs Return. I don't know who Hexsir is, or if that's even a character in Kingdom Hearts. I just know that that's what this is called. So here we go. Hi, my name is Emerald, and I worked for the Justice League organization. I am not the boss of the Justice League. That's Steve. But I am pretty important, and normally Steve does what I say. There's also my best friend, Jill, who also works for the Justice League, but they aren't in this story. One day, we are all called to the meeting room at the top of the Justice League's biggest tower. Hi, I said. I have called you all here today because I discovered something important, I continued. It seems someone is trying to find the secret and are going to use it to take over the world. We have to stop them. That's bad. But is it the Justice League's responsibility? Said Bob. Who the fuck is Bob? He was always saying stuff like that to get out of work. I'm so confused. I want to remind you, we're only a few sentences into this. This is supposed to be a Kingdom Hearts fanfiction. I don't know why we're hanging out with the Justice League. Yes, of course it is. Because someone has to do something about it. And we are in an organization that does stuff. Stuff that has to be done. I'm gonna make like a corporate logo for the whole Moonhorse channel, and that's gonna be our tagline. Moonhorse Stories. Stuff that has to be done. Said Steve. Who the hell is Steve? Everyone cheered at his speech. He was good at speeches ever since I taught him to be. I am also the speechwriter for the president, by the way. I have found new information, I said. It seems the Justice League's arch-enemy, Al-Qaeda, oh god, is up to their old tricks again. They are the ones after. OMG, said everyone. We will have to send in our best secret agents, said Steve. That's you, of course, Emerald. I was also a secret agent, by the way, but I told everyone as it makes the story easier. I swear it's too real. I will assemble my team and leave tomorrow. Everyone looked around and could see there was undeniably ravenous animal attraction between Hexsir and Zakora. I am so confused. Where did they come from? No one could deny it. No one except Zakora and Hexsir, that is. They seemed blissfully unaware of their attraction to each other. Unaware of their boundless, uncontrollable lust. Oh boy. Every time they met, they didn't show it, but everyone knew. Everyone knew what was really going on between them. A war of lust. What? And everyone knew that it was an unsuitable situation. No one wanted to be dragged into that war. Something had to be done. Or someone. Oh my. Now it was tomorrow, and I was assembling my team. I first chose Hexsir, who I had called in specially as our outside expert. I then chose Emerald, as they were good at stuff. Wait, aren't you Emerald? What? Also Bob from our private army, so we had someone disposable who wouldn't be needed in future stories. That's fucking dark, dude. You're just gonna kill this man? I also chose myself due to my all-around abilities. I picked me! After everyone was chosen, me and Hexsirs started planning. In the middle of all this, finally, could stand it no longer. He found Hexsir and pulled them to one side. That's it! It's ruining the team. It's clear you can't function while Zecora is around. What? No! I am fine! No, it's very clear. You need to do the hot yoga with them! The hot yoga! Everyone else in the room nodded at this. But doing the hot yoga with Zecora, isn't that, wrong? Oh sure, it's wrong. Very, very wrong. Just because something's wrong doesn't mean it shouldn't happen, does it? No, I suppose not. Hexsir wandered off, thinking of the hot yoga. How will she introduce the idea to Zecora, and would they accept it? I just love the idea of the hot yoga being the euphemism for sex now. Not hot yoga, the hot yoga. It's a proper noun. It's not even a noun. We were in the main planning room. There was a huge whiteboard, a projector, a screen, holograms, and a blackboard. Gotta have both. This was the room where the Justice League planned stuff. Much of the good work we did started here, like the time we defeated and converted her to good to make her work for us. Who? Or the time we saved the world from that rogue planet. Or the time we saved Christmas. I got out my pen and paper and started discussing the plan. I have been doing research and stuff in our database library. The hidden is in the metropolis. What? Ah, makes so much sense. Why didn't we think of it before? Said Hexsir. The clues were written in ancient language. Oh, right. Of course. Now what? Said Zecora. Now we leave for Metropolis. With that, we all got onto the Justice League hot air balloon. The hot air balloon. And flew, F-L-U-E, to the distant city of Metropolis. Hexsir finally found a moment to pull Zecora away from the others to have a private moment. Hexsir, we have to do it. I know. My team told me as well. Apparently our feelings are causing problems for everyone else. So are we agreed? We finally let out our feelings out of their cages of repression that they have been caged in all this time? Wordplay. Yes, for the team. No, for us. Hexsir leapt on Zecora at that moment. The raging cats they kept locked up finally unleashed. Raging cats? Hexsir and Zecora quickly became a ball of body parts. Hands, ankles, not ankles, ankles, and torsos all tangled together. Hexsir didn't know what bit to focus on, so grabbed a spare member and dived in. More, whispered Zecora to Hexsir. Their lovemaking was like a sunrise of vaginas. It's like they were everywhere, inescapable. Not that either of them wanted to escape them. Things got messy from that point on. Nearby, the others occasionally heard various bodily functional noises, but politely ignored it. This had been coming far too long to ruin it now, and this team bonding was very much needed. Once we got there, we found our worst fears had already come to pass. Al-Qaeda was already there. Al-Qaeda's patrols were all over the city, searching every manor house and hut. They are looking for the... They are looking for thee! There's no subject. They're looking for the... said Steve. We have to beat them to it. We began sneakily and stealthily running around the city. Unlike Al-Qaeda, we had more information about where to look. After a period of time of looking, with Hexsir's help, we found it before them. There it is, at least, I said, pointing to the hidden by a weird place. What? So it is, said Steve, suddenly grinning. I guess then this charade is over. Steve pulled off his mask, and suddenly his face was S! I stood gobsmacked in the face. That's right, Emerald and Hexer, it was me all along. I was Steve the whole time. I don't understand, said Hexer. Why? That's easy. I knew I could never find the without your help, and I knew you would never help me, so I became CEO of Justice League and employed Emerald. After that was a simply matter, okay, of earning your respect and creating a threat and waiting for you to call Hexer. Creating a threat? You mean Al-Qaeda? Yes, that's right. Al-Qaeda is just a bunch of actors I hired. It was all an elaborate setup to make you lead me to thee. Gosh, how could we have been so fooled, said Hexer. I was frozen still. My life had been a lie. I had believed the Justice League. I believed in what it stood for. Believed the good work we did. But it was a lie. It was all a front. It was all along. I pressed through the pain through. Maybe Justice League was a lie, but that didn't mean what it caused was meaningless. It's getting harder to read. I didn't mean I had to surrender, to give up. No. I fight for Justice League, and I will never give up, regardless of you, Steve. I said that last part sarcastically. That's right, said Hexer. You might have fooled us, made our lives a lie, and stood in front of our nose the whole time, but you can never take away our spirit. You foolish fools! You are already defeated, said... I had a whole army at my command. They're gone now. Just then, we were surrounded. We were about to give up when I remembered something. You can't fool us again. These people are just actors. With that, me and Hexer started punching and kicking them, using our psychokinesis when needed. As they were actors, they were easy to take out, leaving just... No! My fake army! And now it's time for you! In perfect synchro heroism, me and Hexer leapt at Steve, pulling a massive psychokinesis karate chop combo. Arg! Said as she ran towards the... They're just blanks, that's why I keep doing that. But we did it again, and again, till he fell unconscious. She was just a few meters from the... It had been a close call. We won. But now what? Said Hexer. I looked around at our devastated lives. Only one choice. We rebuild the Justice League and repair the years of damage it was secretly doing to this world. The... beginning? Question mark? What the fuck did any of that have to do with Kingdom Hearts? I'm so confused. That was honestly kind of strange and amazing. I have no idea what the blanks were, but they're there, and okay. This is a fun program. It's creating some honestly really weird shit. I kind of love it. I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of love it. So if you also enjoy this, there's a link to the story which will take you to the site where all these things are made in the description below this video, and the last one too. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. That's a thing that YouTube likes when you do, and it helps my channel. If you want to make sure that I can keep the lights on in here and keep doing this kind of stuff, I have a Ko-Fi and I have a merch store, both of which you should check out. They're both pretty awesome. If you have a story you'd like to send me, you can send it to r/Moonhorse Stories. I check it every day, so I will see whatever's posted there. And there's usually a live stream every Saturday. I have no idea what we're going to do, but it's a thing. With that, I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you all so very much. Goodbye, everybody.